Okay, you guys, so we're diving right in. As you can tell by the title, we are doing a shrimp Alfredo recipe, the easiest way, the easy way. Like, I don't do shit hard in the kitchen because, I mean, why do that, you know? So here I am just filling up a pot halfway to boil my pasta. It doesn't have to be cold or hot that I know of. I usually just do whatever temperature it's on when I turn the faucet on. And then I turn my water on high just so I can get it to a boil. And you don't want to salt your water before it starts boiling because I heard salt water takes longer to boil. And here are the noodles we'll be using, fettuccine, of course. I like this brand because the pasta's a little thick. You know, some fettuccine be, I don't know, I just like this, you know, this brand. So here I am when the water is boiling already. Now I'm adding my salt. If you want to add any taste to your pasta, this is the time to do it. Yeah, so here I am just putting my noodles in and we're just gonna let those boil. This next part is optional, don't shoot me, but I love a little fresh vegetables in my Alfredo. So here I am just checking on my pasta, pushing the noodles in, making sure they're not sticking together, you know, all that good stuff. And don't judge me on the way I cut my my green peppers. Don't judge me. But this is like a little hack I seen on TikTok, you know. Follow me on there. I'll definitely have that posted below. But this is how I break down my bell peppers. I found this to be the easiest way. I mean, where you don't, like, you know, cut too much, or like not cut too much, but you know, like damn near cut the whole pepper where you're not even using like half the pepper. You know what I'm saying. So you won't waste peppers is what I'm saying. So after I got all the green cut, now I'm gonna cut the red one because I want to have a nice little color, you know, to my Alfredo. I'm extra like that. Now, I like to keep my peppers this long. I mean, you could dice them up if you want to, but I like to keep them this long just because I like to like swirl them in with my noodles, you know, like, I don't know. I just like to keep them this long for my preference. Now, after you clean your cutting board and clean your hands, now we're going to start cooking with the shrimp, getting the shrimp nice and prepared. Now, this is the brand I'll be using. Now, this is just me checking to see if my pasta's done. That is a trick I learned. You can throw your pasta on the wall, and if it sticks, it's done. And don't worry, I'm not trifling. Of course, I clean my wall before and after throwing a piece of fettuccine on it. Now here I am just prepping the shrimp before I start to fry them. Now these are pre-cooked shrimp, so I guess you can eat them like this, but I like to heat mine up on the skillet, add some seasonings to it, some flavor, you know. And with this store brand, this waterfront brand, you definitely want to be careful, y'all. I say be careful because I've seen, like, you know, some leftover vein in the shrimp, a few shrimp actually, and I just, you know, just take your time. All I'm saying is take your time, clean them out, make sure they're fully clean. I just want to add, this part is optional as well, cutting off the tail of the shrimp. I just cannot do it, y'all. Like, I mean, some people, they like to leave it on, I guess, like to top their fettuccine noodles with it, but I like it actually like mixed in with my noodles. So I cut them off because I want to eat it in like one gulp. Like, well, not like one gulp, but you know, like I want to eat it like with just chewing and not having to spit anything out, you know. So I did not end up using all the shrimp, of course. I mean, I like mine shrimpy, but like not too shrimpy. Like I could use that other leftover shrimp for something else. So I'm just putting it up. Yeah. So here I am just turning my flame or pan on medium-high heat, and now we're going in with some garlic, minced garlic, and some oil, and we're just gonna saute this garlic till it gets nice and fragrant. And of course, we're going in with my red and green bell peppers, and we're just gonna mix that in together, let those flavors marinate and marry together nice and cute, you know. And then I'm gonna go in, as you could tell, I did add some purple onions, you know. I don't call them red, they're purple, so we're gonna call them purple. We're gonna call a thing, and we're just gonna mix those together, again getting those flavors nice and married. Of course, we're seasoning our vegetables. Of course, I do not like any bland food at all, so I gotta come, with you with the flavors. And I love the seasoning, y'all, because it doesn't have any salt in it, so it doesn't make your food too salty, but it comes packed full of flavor, which I love. Now, I don't like my vegetables too soft. I still like them to have a little crunch to them. So what I'm gonna do is cover them up and let them just simmer and just have that, just look at them. Like, you could literally see the flavor bouncing off of them. I cannot wait to mix this in. After putting our vegetables to the side, we're gonna go in and now we're gonna cook our shrimp. I like to put my oil in first and then get my shrimp nice and sauteed. Then I like to add my seasonings. I'm going in with the Creole seasoning, the one with the added salt. And now I'm gonna go in with the garlic powder. Now, I was a little low on my onion powder because I love this thing, but I poured damn near the rest of it in there. So now I'm going in my crushed red peppers. This part is optional, but I do love my heat, so I gotta bring the heat when I'm making my shrimp Alfredo. I do. I'm sorry. Now I'm just gonna mix those flavors in together, making sure all my shrimp are nice and coated on each side, and then I'm gonna flatten them to make sure every part and piece of every shrimp is cooking or heating up, I should say. I always got to give y'all a little disclaimer, like, I am not cook. After tasting the shrimp, I did add a little bit more salt. Again, taste y'all food. Now I'm just showing you all how I like my vegetables. Again, I like them with a little crunch. Now I'm gonna go in after the shrimp have been simmering. I'm gonna go ahead and add the vegetables, and I want all that flavor to be nice and incorporated before we add our Alfredo sauce and our noodles. So this is how everything is looking after they've been simmering together. These are the two Alfredo sauces I'll be using. These are my favorite. I like my Alfredo to be creamy and cheesy. And did I mention creamy? And first I'm going in with my fettuccine noodles, and I'm mixing in the shrimp and vegetables just to get them all incorporated together before adding the sauce. Now, this is what we love to see, guys. We want to see the seasoning literally on the noodles sticking together. We want to see all those seasonings together, mixed well, all those flavors, I should say. And now we're going to mix in our sauce, and we're getting it nice and together. And I am going to add half of the other can. Yeah, I have to, y'all. I have to have those different flavors in there. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, this takes it up a notch. And just look at the colors too, like the red and green, like it really complements it. It was so delicious, you guys. Like, I cannot tell you how easy this recipe was. Like, it was really easy, and it takes about probably, I would say, 30 minutes. Now, I did pair this with some cheesy garlic biscuits. I'm just going to show you all how I make it real quick. Preheat your oven to 450, I think. Yeah, 450. And then I'm just going in. You just pour the mixture in, and then you just use some water. Don't judge my measuring cup. It's been through some things, and I'm just gonna whisk the items together. Again, all I use is water, no oil, no egg, and no nothing. I like mixtures like this. And then the cheese already is in there, as you could kind of tell, because it has the little orange little flakes in there. So it is cheesy, y'all. You can see my little house shoes in there. So cute. Anyway, so since I seen that it makes 6 biscuits, I went ahead and got my little cupcake maker, and I didn't have any little cupcake, the stuff. But anyway, so I just put some Pam in the pan and just put the mixture in, and we're just gonna let this cook. Yes, you guys, so this recipe was so easy. I'll leave the directions and details down below for you all. Thank you so much for tuning on in with me and enjoying the Cooking Sunny Seas and just enjoying my content. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.